What's going on, YouTube? Just another update here on the car. It's been about a week since we took a video with the Halloween, holiday, etc. like that. We took a little break, a little bit of time for ourselves to work on the car. In doing so, we ran into a couple little problems. Then that made us take another break, just kind of give ourselves a little bit of time away from the car. The biggest struggle that we had doing it was once we put the whole car back together and tried to drive it, the clutch disc was stuck to the pressure plate. So we ended up having to pull the transmission back out and get the clutch disc unstuck from the pressure plate. Once that was out, the biggest problem was brakes, and it just took a lot of bleeding is really what it came down to. We just got back from the first drive on it. A bolt fell off from somewhere, we don't know where. Could have just been laying somewhere. As far as what's in the car, to finish it off, now that we finally drove the car, again, short ram intake, TD04 turbo, 565 injectors, 04 STI top mount. It has a SRS catted downpipe in it, and then a HKS high power cat back. 3-port boost controller. Nothing fancy with the car. It's my daily. But it has turbo, so why not?
Yeah, right now we're trying to figure out what's going on with the timing. Obviously, we don't have a base map, or it hasn't gone on the dyno yet. But we were having a hell of a time getting the brakes bled.
It just takes a lot of brake fluid with that Chase base system, and we were, a little bit confused because, as you can see here, there's lines that run from the one side to the other. It's just like the ABS, but without the ABS modules, just a whole bunch of other lines. So trying to do that, and then a whole system that was completely empty for who knows how long, just took a little while. That's all it really was.
Yep, and so we got the interior
in
kind of squared away. It's still a little bit pieced together just because we didn't know if we needed to get under the dash on that side. There's no radio in it because obviously we're trying to listen for any issues that are happening. When we got the seat in, we realized that side bolt was broken off, so we had to figure out a way to get a bolt in there. But other than that, everything's been pretty solid.
Pretty solid. The freaking brakes are insane.
Yeah, they're very touchy.
But that's to be expected.
They stop quick. So we deleted evap on his fuel system. That's why there's one port on his fuel line there that's not going. So it's just feed and return back to the tank. I'm not 100% sure that the that fuel pump that we have. Oh, did we talk about that?
What?
You ended up having a bad fuel pump.
Oh yeah. So we couldn't get a Keon pump cycle. I had a Deechworks 300C in there, and I tested it, bench tested it before we ran it, but for some reason in the car, it just doesn't work. So we tossed that. I threw a Deechworks 65C in that we had laying around. Just took it for a test drive. Seems to be doing all right for us. Again, the car won't make enough power to probably even get anywhere close to maxing out that pump. So
yeah, the only weird thing is on the access port on pump duty cycle, it goes all the way to 100% on startup.
I think it needs the base map adjusted.
Yeah.
For everything now, because it's on a. I moved it to an OTS map. It's on a stock Cobb Stage 1 map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just whatever the Cobb Stage 1 map is.
Yeah, we'll have Travis load us up a base map to try to adjust timing, fueling, and then boost little things with vacuum. So, but other than that, you want to start it up?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Show everybody how she runs. Yeah, it's quiet, but it runs well. No smoking or anything like that. No. We addressed, very minimal leaks that we had. I think we just had a small coolant leak, and then we forgot to pull the... There, you want to kill it? So we forgot on the old car to grab the
Power steering.
the
reservoir
power steering
holder.
reservoir holder. So, and then this line, we ended up having to take a piece of hose and route it longer just so it wouldn't have any like major kinks in it. Because this line, as soon as we moved it, the whole bottom side right here just was cracked. It just blew fluid out the bottom of it. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. It's been kind of a battle. It was definitely a not fun day when we figured out we had to get the trans out. That was...
I mean, what's to be expected? We bought the car, 2 weekends ago? I think this coming weekend is weekend 3, full week of not touching it. And then I believe we started on it a week and 3 days after I got it. So we're talking a week into this car. We've had this car ripped apart since I want to say last Tuesday till now. So
Yeah.
we're literally a 1 week turnaround from a complete shell all the way up. We were spraying it. I think we were painting the bay like last Wednesday. So, I mean, what's to be expected when you build a whole car straight from a shell, strip one and build another in 8 days?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive.
It was quick.
Have a driving car, honestly. Most people, take their time with it.
Yeah, how long did it take us when we did this car?
9 months. Never
Yeah.
touching it.
That was in
School,
high school,
literally.
yeah, back when we weren't even...
That
We didn't know how to turn any
Guys.
wrenches, but obviously we've got some sort of system down because now this guy's all put together.
Version 2, or
Blob-eye version, yeah.
Blob-eye 2.
This is the HKS high power that he was talking about. It's a carbon barrel, titanium tip, and then is that a catless downpipe or is that a catted downpipe?
It's
Catted downpipe.
SRS catted downpipe.
Yeah. So yeah, she functions. No like weird check engine stuff has really popped up.
Which I'm surprised. I'm surprised we don't even check engine lights. I was
Yeah.
surprised by that.
You did have to
Especially with no
the day that I was gone. You had to change the.
Oh yeah, so the idle air control valve, for some reason, we can show them. I got the old one here for this purpose. But this little flapper valve down inside of here seems to be stuck at about 1500 RPMs on idle, and it won't go down. Even if I manually do it and put it back on, it just goes right back to 1500. So
Yeah.
it just ended up getting stuck with a high idle, which is weird because the car it came from was on the car running totally fine. So we swapped that out though. We're good to go. She's driving.
So we'll take it out for a drive. I'll put some clips of it doing some rollers and stuff like that, and
Stay tuned. Over the next couple of days, we'll have some more stuff going.
yep, definitely.
Wrap, clean up the hood, get it going so we're in the next phase. Wow, that clutch is so weird for me. Where the exhaust hit the trans. Where the trans hit the exhaust.
It works.
Fuck yeah, it does. We can build cars, bro.
First drive.
Shell up.
Are you my Lyft driver?
It says I hit 8 pounds, bro.
Oh, Jesus. He's pretty dirty. And those doors do not match. One of them's like yellow.
Oh, that's what happens when you spray it with fucking shitty paint.
Yeah, no
That was
kidding.
our overspray all over the door. Not that we care. It's gonna wrap.
Yeah, exactly. First wash.